So today's training is we're going to be talking about traffic, leads, and sales. Look, we all want sales. Well, we all want revenue. We all want clients to say yes to us. But before we actually can have sales, you got to have leads. And in order for you to have leads, then you got to have traffic. People have to see you first, right? That's why we're going to talk today, regardless of what your offer is, regardless of what your service is, regardless of what your product is, traffic, leads, and sales. We're going to show you how to build your business based on these three pillars: traffic, leads, and sales. So let's really start with traffic first, right? Because here's the thing. There's an audience, right? There are people already buying. The only problem is that they don't know that you exist, right? They don't know that you exist. And it starts at the very top. This is your top of funnel. So I'm going to introduce you to our Passion of Profit framework. I'm going to walk you through how to build a client journey from top to bottom. And this is, again, where there's people out there who don't know they're buying. They have strategies that they want to learn. They have skills they want to, hone. They have a problem to solve. They want to achieve success faster, or they want to achieve results faster. Whatever it is, they are buying. They just haven't bought from you because they're buying from somebody else, right? So they're a cold audience, and your job really is to create content so that people see you. Just kind of like a relationship. When I decided that at the age of 29, I wanted a really serious relationship. I started dating. I started all the women in my life. I wanted somebody serious I could actually take home to mom. So what did I do? The person that I wanted to get in a serious relationship with, I wanted wife quality, right? She's not going to come knocking on my door, right? I had to go out and see her, right? So your business is the same way. This is your lead attraction. You have to create content so that people see you. Very similar to my relation with my wife. I had to go out and see a bunch of hellos at people until I met Phyllis, and she said hello back, and I was attracted to her, right? So that's getting in proximity with people, right? Like a relationship, same thing with your clients. You have to get in proximity with them. So I'm going to share with you today 6 traffic sources that you can actually do to drive traffic to your funnels, your sites, your webinars, your lead magnets, whatever it is that you're sending traffic to. The very first source is organic traffic. And here's the thing with traffic. A lot of people focus on a lot of products, right? And my thing is focus less on multiple products, focus more on multiple traffic sources. So organic traffic is the very first traffic source. So this is where you actually create content, right? So remember, back in the days, I grew up watching TV, right? So now instead of watching TV, people are watching YouTube, right? I used to read the newspaper, magazines. Now people are reading blogs and people are reading newsletters. I used to listen to the radio. Now people are listening to podcasts, right? So this is where you're creating content. Organic traffic is creating content for people to watch, to read, to listen to, right? Social media. This is blogging. This is podcasting. This is creating long form videos on YouTube and chopping and repurposing them and chopping them down into short form videos and redistributing blogs and newsletters and audio files as well as video files on social media, right? The second traffic source is outreach traffic. Outreach traffic is there's your audience. They're out there. They're active in a group. They're active on Reddit or Quora or in Facebook groups, things like that, right? In school communities, wherever they're at, your job is to go out and find them and go out and interact with them. That's outreach traffic. I'll use an example. My son, he was 3.5 years old. I'm not a fisherman, right? But my cousin is. We met up. We took him to this lake. It's called Lake Minnetonka. And my cousin's like, wait, no, we're not going there. I'm like, what do you mean? That's a fishing pier, right? And he's like, yes, but the fishes aren't there. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So they're going to be right over there underneath that bridge. I'm like, what, really? And as soon as he handed Alexander the rod, bam, and Alexander's reeling it in. He's so happy. We got the first fish. But what that taught me a very valuable lesson about outreach traffic. This is going to fish where your clients already exist. Your clients are somewhere. They're talking about the thing that you happen to be an expert at, right? They have a problem that they're expressing, or they're looking for a solution, or they're hanging out with other people who have the same problem, and they're hanging out somewhere. So all you're doing is you're going fishing there. You're going to add value. You're going to answer questions. Somebody might be describing a problem, and you can go in and answer it. And that's the same thing with fishing. They're going to come, wow, that's a great answer. they'll come check on your social media, and wherever you're taking them, they'll grow, right? So that's outreach traffic. Third is opportunity traffic. This is joint ventures. This is affiliates. This is referrals. This is people who already have a big list, a big community that you can actually go and build a relationship with, and then build an opportunity with them, right? So, for example, where we've been an agency for several years now, right? Finding VAs for people. And now we just created a course, and we're creating a course of people how to find VAs and grow your business with virtual assistants. And we're now doing affiliate partnerships and JV partnerships with people who have large communities who they may want to learn it on their own. So we're doing a JV partnership, 50-50 split for those who sell our course inside their community, right? So that's opportunity traffic. Affiliates are great people who love marketing and selling, but they don't have their own product and service. They love selling other people's products and services. And there's obviously referral partners, especially raving fan clients, right? Who love your brand, love your service, love your product, and they can be a great opportunity to partner with as well, right? So that's opportunity traffic. And then there's outbound traffic. Outbound traffic is paid ads, right? You're doing Google ads, or you're doing Facebook ads. You're going out, you're paying to get in front of an audience, right? Whether, you are creating an image ad or a video ad, it doesn't matter, right? So you're actually paying media. You have a media buyer either in-house or an agency, or you're doing it yourself, but you're actually paying to get in front of an audience. And then owned traffic. Owned traffic is people who you have a list, you generate a lead, you generate the lead, but now you're nurturing the lead, right? You're continuously adding value to your list. That's owned traffic. And then optimized traffic. Optimized traffic is SEO, or nowadays it's called AEO, which is artificial engine optimization, right? Artificial engine optimization. So those are the 6 traffic sources. Because here's the thing, right? You got to get seen, right? People are buying, they just don't know you exist. So you got to get people